All right. Good evening, everybody. This is Northwort coming um, to stream with you today. We have got, we are just about ready to get into draft. Um, Clown Gaming versus Chaotic Solar. I've been abandoned by my casters, so you just get to hear me ramble and flame people today, and it's gonna be absolutely amazing. Um, yeah, we're just gonna have a fun time. Both of these teams are 2-0, so this battle for that 3-0 in ACL should be a pretty good series. And we are going to go ahead and get into draft. So obviously, since I don't have casters, I had to get my two favorite champs out here, the Vlad and the Briar, with some amazing voice lines between them. But we take it, we take it. So we're gonna go ahead and get some of the power picks out of the way with the Vi and the Karma. Clown Gaming on the blue side for game one. Gonna see the Darius removed. Not too much crazy to talk about here, but Volibear with some of the recent buffs has been kind of rising in priority, so go ahead and get that out. The Ash. I told this so in they were in the lobby chat, so people were talking about Briar. So like I'm praying that somebody picks Briar. I told the teams if somebody picks Briar, I'll give them a big sloppy kiss. So I'd really like to see that. We're not going to get it first picked, of course, as Clown are going to go ahead and pick up the Varus first pick. Going to be responded by the Rel. Senna is another strong pick, and there's the Senna. So Senna Rel for the Tide of Chaotic. We're going to see Clown go ahead and pick up the Renata. So pretty strong pushing bot lane on the side of Clown. Double range into melee support is always good. Rel does have the possibility to be flexed, but regardless, going to see the Wukong picked up as well. And we will see the Nautilus, so looks like it will be the Rel jungle, unless there's some weird Nautilus tech I haven't seen. But Varus Renata should do fairly decent into Senna. As we get into the second round of bans, Gonna have the Syndra and Olaf removed. Just two nice power picks. The Olaf being able to ignore all the CC of the Renata, Wukong, and Varus. And the Way, just a strong power pick. Really strong champion. Scales super well. Has a lot of range, so just a good ban. I believe I'd have to check because I didn't earlier. I believe Azir is still banned, is disabled due to the there's some some invisibility bug that he has. So I believe he is still disabled. But we are going to go ahead and see the Orianna picked up. So really good team fighting comp on the side of Chaotic. You've got the Rel Orianna, the Senna backing him up. You'll see the Galio response. So Galio has some buffs coming up. I don't think they've come out yet. So interested to see what that is, and it'll be rounded out with the Aatrox. So fairly solid champions on the side of Clown. We will go ahead and see the Garen in response to the Aatrox. So again, just a very meatball heavy comp on the side of Chaotic. Three tanky meatballs with the Senna to back them up. So if they get to a few items pretty even and they're able to group up, it's going to be really hard for Clown to break that. But going into Galio Aatrox is not the greatest of ideas, but we will have to see. As we are going to get some music in here so that I am not just sitting here like a buffoon. And as we get into game, we are going to go ahead and see the four-man bot side. Rel's going to go ahead and drop the ward to just make sure there's no counter invade. And since Clown are Grouping up in this brush doesn't seem like we're going to get any action, but teams have surprised me before. Looking across, looks like it will be the on-hit Varus with that lethal tempo, which makes sense into a lot of the beefy bruisers and tanks on the side of Chaotic. Otherwise, nothing too surprising looking across at the runes and some of the summoner spells. Do have the TP there on the Nautilus, so the Nautilus will be somewhat of a beefy boy this game. Actually, we'll have some items and some gold, so Clown will have to pay attention to that. So not expecting too much to happen early unless Rel decides to look for an early gank, but Clown will go ahead and get the push here in this bot lane, as is to be expected with the ranged versus melee matchup. Both champions both junglers starting top. We'll see a little bit of trading down here as Clown Gaming will get the level 2 first, but Chaotic respect it. Don't lose too much HP, just kind of back off. Rough Beans taking some decent amount of poke here. We'll go ahead and be full clears for both junglers, so no level 3, no 3 camp ganks or any of those types of shenanigans. Orianna did go ahead and get pressure, so might be able to spot out the Wukong. Nope, just gonna ward the Raptors. So they'll have some knowledge, but they won't actually know where Wukong is. So Rough Beans taking some rough trades here. He doesn't have the TP, so he will need to crash this wave, as we see Rel and the Wukong taking a little bit, but Rel will win the smite fight with the Q plus the smite. Wukong may be in some trouble here. Forced to flash out. Flash followed by the Nautilus. Stunned. Renata will come out, but it won't be enough. Flash out from the Rel. It's first blood of the Senna. Rough Beans will go ahead and trade one back. So in the end, it's a 1-for-1. But the kill over to Senna versus the kill on the Galio. I think that kill is definitely where you want it for the side of Chaotic. As we see a little bit of trading here. But first blood over the Senna is going to be super, super good for the side of Chaotic. And will also, it was also, I think, pretty good for Galio to be able to get the reset off, to get that extra gold so he can get back out here, since he doesn't have the TP. As we see just more push in this bot side. Khan might be able to get this plate here on the next wave. As Wukong is looking top. Rel is here to cover, though, if they did try to look for anything. As looks like we have some trading going on up on the top side, but everybody will just back off. Con Gaming haven't quite yet gotten that plate, as they'll go ahead and take their first base. TP back mid from Orianna to catch this wave. So far, just still really even. Despite first blood going over to the side of Chaotic, still super even. That will be the grubs going over to the side of Clown Gaming. So Chaotic will most likely respond with this Hextech Dragon. Pretty classic grub for dragon trade. as it is a serrated Dirk first for the Aatrox. So I know that the standard build is Brutalizer into Profane Hydra, so I'm curious what he's going to end up building that into. That will go ahead and be the Hextech Dragon going over to the side of Chaotic. This is, we see Rapid looking for a gank here. They taunt in. Orianna might be in some trouble. Down to a quarter HP. The ult will come out. Not sure if it'll be enough though, as the shield comes out. Rough Beans has to flash, gets the knockup, gets the dash, and that's another kill going over to the Galio. So we see some trading in the top lane, but neither side is really pushing anything much more. Flash for ult is always a pretty good trade to be able to get that kill, because Galio is also able to get the wave to push back, able to get his base off. As we see some trading in the bot lane, Renata gets rooted up. Clown Gaming take the worst side of that trade, but it looks like they will just be able to crash this, get this plate, and keep this advantage. With no sums really being burnt by either side. You see some trading in the top lane. Aatrox might be in some trouble, forced to go ahead and ult. Boil the Ignite will come out as well. The ult will come out as well. The flash out does get Boil the Oil out to safety, as Rapid is now looking to try to see if he can pick up this kill. J-Bear is getting low. Rapid won't even be forced to ult. That is a kill going over to the Wukong. Rel's now showing up, going to try to prevent this wave from crashing. Might be able to. Rapid is about half HP, but Rapid's still trying to get this wave crash. He's getting pretty low. The ult from Renata is going to go ahead and come out. Rapid is getting low, but Aatrox has TP'd back, so Rapid will go ahead and be fine. The Rel just has to walk away. As we see Clown Gaming go ahead and crashing this wave. Looks like they did pick up the tower. The ult will come out. Ult in response from the Nautilus. He still hasn't gone down yet, but there Zev will go ahead and pick up that kill. Just an ult for ult. Looks like the Ghost was used by Zev as well, but another, that kill going over to the Varus is super nice. They got the plate a little bit earlier as well, as we have another 2 minutes until Dragon spawns. As Boil the Oil goes in for a trade, gets a pretty good hit, is able to hit the Q3, but Garen at half HP will probably just be able to regen that up. Rough Beans has taken some really good trades here. Has Orianna down to half HP. Will be able to. The ult will come out. Gallia might be in some trouble. Down to half HP. Go taunt flash out from Orianna, and he's able to go ahead and get out just fine. So ult burned for Ori ult burned for absolutely nothing. Senna ult as well, and they don't get anything in return. So good plays on the side of Clown Gaming, as they have about a 2k gold lead, about a minute 20 on the Dragon. Rapid might be able, will go ahead and be able to get the blue buff, able to steal that one away. As we just see some trading here in the top lane. Zev able to back out, might be able to get this plate, won't quite go down. So some good early plays by Clown Gaming. We'll have to see whether they prioritize the 6 grubs, or if they prioritize going ahead and getting this Ocean Dragon. I imagine with a... Looks like Aatrox and Wukong are going and heading up to the grubs, so it looks like they are going to prioritize the 6 grubs as opposed to picking up the dragon, which comes up in about 30 seconds. As 1 grub. Looks like we are... taking longer than I was expecting. Get to 2 grubs. Ah, speaking of 2 grubs. And with that, that will be all 6 Void Grubs going over to the side of Clown Gaming. Looks like they might try to transition this with the bot pressure they have into Dragon as well, as Rel has not yet started that up. Rel and Oriana, they go in on the Wukong, but he is just fine. The taunt will catch out the Rel, down to about half HP. Oriana will come out. The Rel and Wukong ult come out. Getting lower, looks like they will go ahead and be fine. Rapid force the flash out. That will be the flash from Nautilus as well. The Senna ult as well. Zev getting low. Verticality force the flash out as well. That will go ahead and be the kill going over to Zev. You know, a lot of summoners burnt, but Clown Gaming do come out on top in the bot lane. They go, you know, they're able to survive the mid lane play. Because of that, Clown Gaming not only get the kill bot, they also are able to get this Ocean Dragon, and they got the 6 grub buff. So Clown Gaming just coming out all on top so far. This is a awesome early game by the side of Clown Gaming, as they have about a 3k gold lead here at 12 minutes. So TP from Oriana coming back with the Seraphs. Looks like we have the Bort completed on the Varus. Sundered Sky for the Wukong as we get these first item completions. Galio, half HP, no mana, is going to have to go ahead and take a base. As I say that, the ult from Aatrox is forced out. The gank from Rel looks like it might have been able to do something, but not able to in the end. That plate will go ahead and go down over to the side of Chaotic. As Galio going ahead and building the Lichbane first item. As we see Stridebreaker picked up as well for the Garen. So Clown Gaming, despite the fact it's a farming Nautilus, have about a decent CS and gold lead here in this bot side. As we see, it's about 8,900 for the side of Clown, about 8,000 on the side of Chaotic in these bot lanes. As Senna did go ahead and finish that support item. The root will come in. Looks like the ult from Varus as well. The Renata ult's going to come out down to about quarter HP, but Rel is on the way. Will they be able to get the Nautilus? The E will not land. Zev gets caught up, tried to get the 1-for-1. The Rel ult will come out, but the shutdown goes over to the Rel. Cryogen may be in trouble now. The flash out from Cryogen. The stun will come in. Galio is able to go ahead and get the return kill, but he might now be in trouble. The E out will get him close to safety, but the Shockwave will go ahead and catch it, and that is a shutdown going over to the Oriana. That is, you know, some big kills going over to the side of Clown Gaming. Clown will go ahead and take this opportunity to pick up the Rift Herald with 4 of Chaotic being down on that bot side. So some nice pickups by the side of Chaotic. They bring that gold lead down to about 1.5, 2,000 gold, and the red buff will get picked up as well for the side of Chaotic. So some nice recent plays by them. Garen looking for some potential cheeses here, as Aatrox will take the base. Not sure if he'll be able to do anything other than just stop the recall, so Aatrox will be able to go back and base. Up about 25 gold, as we are going to see Renata in a lot of trouble. Cryogen down to half HP. Wukong is here, but is he going to be able to do anything? Yes, the Galio is going to come in as well. Wukong out as well. The Renata gets pulled back by the handshake, down to half HP, taunted. It's still tanky, but will she be able to get out? The answer is yes. Yes. Rel will go ahead and fall to the cube, but the Oriana ult is huge. That's a double kill going over the side of Oriana. The taunt, though, Seraph's Embrace, and shield coming in. That's a triple kill for the Oriana. Zev will go ahead and turn that back Ventilius a 3 for 1, 3 for 2. That's a double kill for Zev, a triple kill for Zev. He's going to turn around the play. It looked so good for Chaotic, but he will turn it back around and pick up a triple kill. Zev saving the day. Looks like he will also be able to go ahead and get the first tower of the game. Zev is absolutely massive. Not double buffs, 5, 1, and 3. Zev is absolutely carrying this. The Profane Hydra picked up for the Aatrox, so he is just going to be able to do a lot of damage, have that kind of burst damage. As we have about 30 seconds until the Infernal Dragon. Everyone's taking their resets. Everyone's getting those items completed. The Ghost, is it still Ghost Blade on Senna? As we see the 15 seconds on the Dragon. Con Gaming bringing everyone bot, having Boil the Oil walk down. Garen doesn't have TP, so he won't be able to join this fight. As the Rift Herald did go ahead and get summoned. Looks like Clown Gaming are going to go ahead and try to take this mid tower and then use that to go ahead and move over to the Infernal. The ult from Wukong will come out. Zev, stopwatch coming out from the Orianna. Will they go ahead and be able to get the pick up the kill? Boil the Oil is here. Zev will go ahead and get the kill. The Rel ult, Nautilus ult coming out, but Renata ult is huge. Boil the Oil is also there. The double kill for Zev. Rough Beans going pretty far in. They won't be able to get anything. Boil the Oil wasn't able to find verticality on the backside. Clown Gaming going ahead and looking for this tower. Looks like they haven't even started moving towards the dragon yet, but J-Bear did go ahead and come down. Won't be able to find anything. The taunt from Galio was enough to keep him at bay. And Clown Gaming moved down. Looks like they will go ahead and finally move towards this Infernal Dragon. Be their second dragon of the game. Looks like they will be able to just go ahead and pick this up as they secure themselves about a 4,000 gold lead and the Infernal Dragon. Chaotic looks like they are trying to contest this. The Ignite from the Garen will come in. Will he be able to get anything? The Rel comes in, forces the flash out from Boil the Oil. Roughbean's getting low. The Orianna Shockwave is big. The ult from Garen actually wasn't even the ult. Looks like it might have just been the Q. Chaotic looking to try to re-engage. A 4v5. There are some low health bars on the side of Chaotic, but Clown Gaming don't want to mess with this. They don't want to try to over-engage, throw their lead. They can go ahead and just take their bases. You know, you lost the Gallia, but you were able to pick up the Infernal Dragon. Chaotic might try to look to pressure this tier 1 mid tower, but since it's healthy enough, I don't think they'll be able to actually take it. As everyone will go ahead, Con Gaming will go ahead and take their resets. Looks like the double recurve bow tech on Varus. I haven't seen that before, but I'm also not high elo, so I probably don't know what's actually best, but that's totally fine. As we see the Anathemas coming out for the Nautilus, I would imagine that's on the Varus, given how strong the Varus is. But Rapid will go ahead and be able to steal that red buff away. As looks like Baron will be coming up in 30 seconds. I don't expect either team to look for the 20-minute Baron, but looks like Clown Gaming will go ahead and just try to take this top lane tower since it's the last outer of the outer towers. And we'll see that 6 grub buff makes it so easy for them to go ahead and just take these towers. With 3 mid, Clown Gaming are just going to go ahead and look to trade this mid lane tower, but no, Boil the Oil will just be able to just clear that out. Looks like they're going to go ahead and try to take the fight. The Rel will come in, the taunt will pick up on the Garen. Rapid is there, he gets the multi-man ult. Clown Gaming, go ahead and turn it out. The shield on Zev. Zev comes back. He stays alive. They got the kill in time. Multiple kills over. It looks like Clown Gaming are going to go ahead and take the Baron, given they have the 4 for 0. Orianna's the only one left. didn't even have an opportunity to use the shockwave. Clown Gaming absolutely dominating. You know, it was a good look from Chaotic to try to find the collapse, but Clown Gaming were able to just rotate too quickly. So they're up now almost 9,000 gold, 2 minutes to the Dragon. They've got the Baron. There's only one second tier 2 tower left standing, so which I imagine Clown Gaming are just going to look to go and pressure that, as Clown Gaming absolutely dominating. 9-1-5 on the Varus. The Storm Surge picked up for Galio. You know, second items completed for pretty much everyone on Clown Gaming, except for Cryogen, of course, because supports can't have items. We see J-Bear going in on the Galio. Galio doesn't really have the damage. The Ignite will come out as well, but he's able to just walk his way out, popping the Ghost. Aatrox and the rest of Clown Gaming moving down to this tier 2 tower. Rough Beans is on vision, so he might be in some trouble. Nope, we'll go ahead and spot that out. That will be the last tier 2 tower on the side of Clown Gaming, or the side of Chaotic falling. As Clown Gaming have a minute until this Infernal Dragon. The ult will come out on the Cryogen, forced to flash out to avoid the hook, but the center root will land. Cryogen, it was just going to be able to walk it out after that, as Rough Beans might have overstepped a little bit. That shield break coming in and just absolutely shattering the shield, as another 40 seconds until Infernal. The waves aren't really synced up, so Clown Gaming probably... Oh, well, if everyone from Chaotic bases, they can absolutely just take this mid-inhib tower. So Clown Gaming will go ahead and pick that up. They will be able to pick up the inhib as well. Rel looking for the engage. The stun will come out, but that will be the inhib going down. The flash forward, the 3-man ulti from the Wukong. Rel going into the backline with the Galio, but Aatrox, Cryogen, able to get the revive. That is going to be a 3-for-0 on the side of Clown Gaming. Cryogen very, very low. Rapid as well. And every single ult on the side of Clown Gaming down, but with only Senna Orianna left, they might be able to just end the game here. They've got Baron. They've got 6 grubs. That is going to be the Renata going down. They will pick up the... Orianna will be able to trade back for the Varus. Boil the Oil is very low. This Senna's doing so much damage, but it will be the side of Clown Gaming picking up the win in Game 1. And that will be 1-0 Clown Gaming in this best of series. So Clown Gaming take a dominant win over Chaotic in Game 1. They're able to go ahead and get the win. So, you know, it was absolutely dominant. The 9-2-9 for Zev on the Varus, absolutely dominating. The ultis from Rapid were absolutely amazing. And so with that, we will go to a break, and we will be back shortly for Game 2 of Clown Gaming versus Chaotic Solar. Welcome back, everybody. We are back for game 2 of Clown Gaming versus Chaotic Solar. Chaotic did go ahead and choose blue side for game 2, as again I've been abandoned by my casters. So we have Vladimir and Briar here to keep you company. I just really want to see Briar played. I would love that. I know that it's not good in, high elo, but like, please, I'm begging you, just pick me Briar, please. We are gonna go ahead and see the most balanced roles in the game, bot lane and support, getting banned out, as that is now 4 AD carry bans. Can we get a 5th AD carry ban? No, it will be the Vi. But, Chaotic really showing their respect to Zev and Cryogen, as, Ashe can be flexed to support. But the Volibear, which did get its recent buffs and have made it pretty good champion, will go ahead and be the first pick for Chaotic. The main part of that recent change was in exchange for disabling turrets for a less amount of time, you get it more often. So you can do a lot more tower dives. You don't get, I think it's 2 seconds instead of 3 seconds at rank 1. So that's still plenty of time. As we are going to go ahead and see the Rel and the Wei picked up for the side of Clown Gaming. Wei is an incredible champion and not complicated whatsoever. As we see the Jhin and the Syndra picked up. So, a lot of good pick on the side of Chaotic. We'll have to see if Clown Gaming is able to avoid that, or kind of, I don't know if they try to build another beef tank like Chaotic did in game 1. And there will be the Senna picked up for the side of Clown Gaming. So already a lot of scaling. And Wei does do a lot of damage. So not that Orianna in the last game didn't do a lot of damage, but Wei has a lot more options at range outside of just, the ulti from Orianna. So I like this combination with Senna a lot better than the Ori. As we get into banning out the top laners, so the Darius, the Olaf, the Camille coming out, Nautilus to get rid of that really good pairing with Senna. As, will we keep the Rel flex, or are we going to go ahead and pick our supporter jungler now? Looks like it will go ahead and be the Cassante. So they are gonna go ahead and keep the Rel jungle support flex. Take the really safe Cassante blind, as it will go ahead and be the Renekton answer. I feel like Cassante is able to go pretty even in that matchup. So, and then Renekton into Senna, Rel, Wei doesn't feel great. So I'm curious what that's going to look like, but it will be the Bard. So it looks like they're going to go ahead and try to roam. And, this looks like a lot like, dive mid, dive top. As we'll see the Pyke coming out. Senna, Pyke bot lane, let's go! Clown Gaming coming out with a fun bot lane. I just love Pyke and want to see Pyke win. So this should be a pretty fun game, as it looks like it's just going to be abandon people in the bot lane. And that is kind of interesting with the Senna, because typically if you... So I'm curious if it's going to be farming Senna this game. Because if you don't have farming Senna, then Pyke isn't able to roam. So I'm curious how they're gonna play this. Because I would imagine that they would like to have the Pyke roam to be able to match the Bard roams. And I'm kind of surprised that they go ahead and pick, well, I'm not with the Senna, obviously, since they had it earlier, but I'm just curious to see if it's farming Senna or not. But we are ready to get into game. So we will hop into game 2 of Clown Gaming versus Chaotic Solar. Nothing too crazy on the invade. Looks like Renekton is sitting here to just, watch out for, potentially some Pyke engage. But again, nothing too crazy. Pyke did go ahead and take the TP instead of something like the Ignite. So that will be some interesting things as they get into the late game. As Con Gaming do have 3 TPs. Pyke has always been not a good split pusher, but if you've ever watched Hylissang in the LEC, you know that Pyke can be an absolute menace in some of those late game scenarios. Just able to, such a slippery champion, so hard to tie him down and actually, get the kill. But everything else looking fairly standard. So, in case you've been living under a rock for the past few months, Wei, the newest champion in this game, has instead of the normal 4 abilities, has 10. As we see the engage on the bot side, Cryogen will go ahead and hit the first Q, get Boyo down to about half HP. So, he's already hit the first one. Pyke lanes tend to be won by if you can hit those first set of Qs, and Cryogen already doing a good job on that front. Boil the Oil taking, getting a nice advantage here. The Unstoppable is going to come out. The knockback as well. Boil the Oil getting a really good trade here. J-Bear down low, but the Call of the Meek will come out and kind of even that trade out. Back to what I was saying though. Instead of 4 abilities, Wei has 10. So trying to remember all those names is just impossible. As Rapid coming up, the flash forward from the side of J-Bear, and it won't matter. That is first blood going over to Boil the Oil. As the flash was forced out of Rough Beans in the middle, flash for flash with the Volley Bear. And it looks like there is going to be a split map, so the Pyke Senna are under a little bit of threat. It looks like they will go ahead and be fine. Cryogen just going to go regen some HP. As Volibear did just stick around to take the blue buff. Looks like he is going to try to go back up to the top side. Isn't going to actually continue splitting the map. Wants to protect the top side. Renekton is walking down, so Rapid may be in some trouble here. Rapid looking like he's actually in a lot of trouble here. Didn't even get the blue buff. Dumpa was able to actually steal that one away. It's going to get a nasty surprise when he gets over this wall. And that is going to be a kill going over the Renekton. Flash forced out by the Bard. Pyke able to get that with the E, but, Chaotic able to turn that fight around. Both members of Clown Gaming a little bit low on health. But a good collapse by Renekton on the top lane to be able to pick up that kill, get that red buff. Dumpa not only stole Rel's blue, also able to get the blue for himself. So really good play on the side of Chaotic. As I was actually wrong. It is, as we see a trade here on the side of Renekton. Boil the Oil has that level advantage, so we'll be able to be just fine. The Rapid coming in, the Crushing Maul will land, but a good knockback. The flash forward by Rapid. Neversol down to about 100 health. The flash will come out, and Neversol will be okay. Syndra will make it out, but forced to use the flash. Bard here as well. The stun will come out. Dumpa's here as well, but Rough Beans is in an awful spot. Looks like Rough Beans is going to go down. Renekton will go ahead and... Oh, Dumpa will actually take that kill. So another kill going over to the side of Chaotic. Verticality may be in some trouble. Cryogen will go ahead and hit the Q. The W from Senna will come out. And that, not even going to burn the flash. Zev goes ahead and picks up that kill. Interestingly enough, though, it is the fasting Senna. So the Pyke is the one taking the farm. Senna is going to be, you know, trying to stack up on those souls. As Boil the Oil does hit the knockback. The push comes out, but Bard and Volibear on this top side are going to go ahead and force Boil the Oil to stop taking that trade. Boyo trying to get something done here, considering the Clown Gaming have the advantage on the bot side. Dumpa doesn't have 6, so this tower dive might be a little bit difficult. How close? Not even close to level 6, so they're not even going to be able to look for this dive. Not having the ability to shut that tower off is would make that dive very, very hard with level 6 on Boil the Oil. Clown Gaming are going to go ahead and look for the dive. The hook won't connect, so they're not going to be able to follow this up anymore. They will go ahead and just take this plate and back off. Bard is moving down. Boil the Oil isn't in the greatest spot, already down to about half HP. Clown Gaming in a bit of a rough spot. The cleanse will be forced out. Cryogen able to pull Bard back down to about half HP. The Ignite coming out into Cryogen. The flash forward, the flash response. Zev super, super low, but Jen has to recharge. Verticality will be able to pick up the kill. As Cryogen is down here looking. Rapid with the Hex Flash. Beans in the area. That is level 6 on the Jen. The E forward from Pyke won't do anything. They will get the Q back though. And Cryogen will go ahead and pick up this kill with the assistance of Beans in the mid lane. Boil the Oil trying to stop the proxy. Won't be able to do so. And a good amount of scrapping in this early game. 6 kills, 7.5 minutes. Pyke will go ahead and TP to that bot lane. Has picked up the Tiamat, has the pickaxe. Dumpa, the flash forward, but Rapid able to just kill Never Saw. In response, the ultimate coming out, the ultimate in response, Rapid able to get the stun. But Bard is in the area, will go ahead and land the stun, and able to just get out, take the portal, and they will be just fine. It will actually just be a 1-for-0 for Clown Gaming. Ooh, excuse me. My apologies, everyone. Cryogen will go in, get those Hail Blade autos. As we will see some trading in the top lane. The ult from Jen coming out. Will they be able to hit anything? Looks like the answer is going to be no. Nothing gets done in the end. Directed camera is amazing. As we see Jayberg with the ult, with the flash. But Boil the Oil and Rapid will be able to get the kill. And looks like Clown Gaming, after all of this scrapping, they're only up about 300, 400 gold. So despite the 2-kill advantage, there are still some big leads for the side of Chaotic in some of these lanes. I say big leads, even. So just making up for the 2-kill deficit. Cryogen down to about 30 HP, doesn't have the TP to come back to this lane, but with Verticality being low on mana, should be just fine. Boil the Oil, looking to kind of take some nice trades, as And so, you know, game 1, Clown Gaming were able to get the 6 grub buff. This time it will be Chaotic getting the 6 grubs. And Clown Gaming hasn't even responded with a dragon. They're still not on that. As Boil the Oil might look for the all-in here. Renekton down to half HP. Boil the Oil isn't going to go any further. Afraid the Volibear is there. Might have had an opportunity to ult the Renekton, but chose not to take that. Boil the Oil will let the Renekton just reset. Knows he doesn't have the TP. He knows he can just take this as a free opportunity to base. And looks like he will go ahead and just do that. Clown Gaming do take this opportunity with Chaotic on the resets to start up the dragon. We'll see it's down to about 2/3, down to half. Volibear might be able to get into the area, but they know he's here. Will he look for the play though? Yes, he will. Spectate bug, but Clown Gaming get it. Volibear forced to go ahead and ult out. So, you know, Clown Gaming do go ahead and get the dragon. They do get that mountain buff, which is super, super good for some of these tanks. And even for the non-tanks, just having that extra bit of durability is always super nice to have. As just have some fighting over some vision. Boil the Oil looking to defend against J-Bear. Zev getting a little bit aggressive. Has Bard down to about half HP. Will avoid the root from Jin. And we just go back to farming. It's about a 300, not 1,000, goodness gracious. About a 300 gold lead. Up now, 400 gold lead for the side of Clown Gaming. So still super, super close as we're starting to see some of these first items picked up. The Seraphs, the Profane Hydra completed on the Pike, giving him that nice bit of wave clear. The ult from the Bard will come out. Wei might be in a lot of trouble here. The stun, the knockup, or not the knockup, the stun and this other stun. The Senna ult will come out, but that won't be enough to save Beans. Flash was used, wasn't enough. So a good pick onto the Wei as we have a 2v2 in the top lane. Ult are coming out. But it looks like Clown Gaming are getting the better of this. That will be the ult, the shutdown onto the Volibear. But that is 3 top. Sun is here as well though. J-Bear down to about a quarter HP. Still has the ult. The flash forward from Rapid doesn't get anything. So in the end, it will be the 1 kill for the side of Clown Gaming. They did get the TP out of the Syndra as well. So all in all, just a great play for the side of Clown Gaming. They move that lead up to about a 900, 1,000 gold lead. So very, very happy. Bard's still sitting top lane, so Cassante can't look for anything too crazy. Cryogen is just sitting down here farming. It is one of the nice things about when your Senna is the one that needs to just go out and play with the team, is that you can just have a melee champ just sit bot and farm. And almost surprisingly, Pyke is actually up 13 CS in this bot lane matchup. So Zev might be in some trouble here. Will go ahead and get stunned up. The Flash and the Cleanse forced out. Bard ult coming out as well, but it might have actually helped get Senna out to safety. The Spiraling Despair coming out from the way. Volibear doesn't want to go down. The shields, the healing, the Flash finally forced out, but Senna will fall to the Syndra. Rapid is in some trouble, but the Pyke coming in with the ultimate will go ahead and get that kill onto the Bard. Doesn't have an angle here. Might be able, if he can land this, okay, he gets the pullback. The ult goes wide, but the shutdown going over to Jhin. Rapid goes down as well. It's a double kill for the Jhin. Will they be able to get the pick onto Beans as well? The stun will land. The root will land as well. Volibear with the shield coming in. It is a 3-for-1 in the end, I believe, for the side of Chaotic. So they absolutely win that fight. swing that 1k gold lead for Clown Gaming into a 1k gold lead for Chaotic. But Pyke looking down here at verticality. The flash forward instead from Jin, but oh, good gracious, Pyke. That's a lot of damage. So yeah, Pyke wins that. Yeah, that is interactive. So it looks like Clown Gaming will go ahead and take first tower again. You know, yeah, Pyke, fun, ha ha ha. But looks like Chaotic will go ahead and prioritize picking up this Rift Herald. Bard coming in behind Beans. The Fleet and the Spiraling Despair onto the Bard. That is the flash out as well. Rapid is getting super low, but the Senna ult will come in to give a little bit of HP. Ooh, Rapid's ult isn't going to do anything. Beans is super low. The shield comes out, but I don't think it's going to be enough. J-Bear is able to go ahead and help get that kill over onto the Senna or the Syndra. Volibear was able to get the Rift Herald, was able to pick it up. Cryogen might be in some trouble here. Will just go ahead and Ghostwater dive out. Will be just fine. With Cloud Dragon up, looks like Chaotic might start moving down to it. As we just see everyone chilling out for at least for now. The TP from Rough Beans to the bot lane. Still waiting on some items to get picked up, but Bard might be in some trouble. The stun, the fear, the portal will be able to get him out for now, but the Pyke ultimate over the wall will pick up the kill. Cryogen is absolutely doing amazing with these. They will get the knockback. That might just be another kill. That is another ult for Cryogen. That is a double kill for Pyke. Pyke is just absolutely rolling in money. The richest person on the Rift is the... Oh, I guess technically they're not a support, but the support. And that will be the second dragon going over to Clown Gaming. Don't believe the overlay. It is not a double cloud. It is a Hextech Soul coming up. As we just see some shenanigans in the top lane. Clown Gaming take a resounding win. And that is Pyke now sitting onto 2 items. He's an absolute monster. And is going to be very scary in these fights to come. As we see Cryogen. Should just be fine, able to E over the wall. The stun will land, but Cryogen absolutely fine. Able to heal that damage right back up. And Bard just, you know, doing Bard things. It's like, here you go, Renekton, have some free health potions. As after all of that, we are still at a dead even gold lead. Clown Gaming doing awfully nice as Bard down to about half HP. The portal will come out, but Pyke gets another kill. That is a 6-in-1 Pyke. You know, the Jin ult will come out to try to clear the wave, but Rel is going to go ahead and just block that. So they are able to actually pressure the tower. The Syndra TP will come mid as Cryogen might look for another ult, but no, verticality super low. Any sort of damage would go ahead and take him out, but he will be able to escape. As Clown Gaming still looking to see if they can pressure this mid tower, but they won't be able to do so. And just well played over to the side of Clown Gaming. Able to force the Gen back, force the Syndra TP as well. As Chaotic will go ahead and pressure this mid lane tower. There, it will go down. Looks like they're not even going to take the charge, but Volibear looking for the way. The flash was forced out. Boil the oil going in on J-Bear here. Might be able to get this knock up. Nope, I will absolutely go wide, and that is probably just going to be the end of this. Volibear did force the flash out of the way. So he is not going to be too happy in some of these upcoming fights. But still, I think the person to fear is not the way, but is most definitely this Pike for now. He's just does so much damage. And that ult on top is super, super nice as well. Actually, it's the same level as the solo laners and jungler. Oh my goodness. But nothing too crazy going on yet. Cloud Gaming still not able to actually pressure that mid lane tower down. They have a minute and 30 until the next dragon. It is a Hextech dragon. Again, don't believe the overlay. As we are seeing those second items coming out from most of the side of Chaotic. Cloud Gaming still lagging a little bit behind in those actual completions, but should be done fairly soon. I imagine they'll complete them before the second dragon, or sorry, third dragon. But if not, you know, could be a good opportunity for Chaotic to come in and try to use some of those item advantages to get a good team fight. As, yep, that is second items picked up for Rel, Cassante on 2 as well. Will Bean's base before the dragon. Looks like the answer is no. So looks like Wei's still waiting on at least a little bit of gold before he can pick up that Horizon Focus. The Renekton TP in as well. You know, Chaotic don't want to give this dragon up to Cloud Gaming. They don't want to give Cloud Gaming soul point, as it will just be a team fight. The flash forward, the E forward, Pike won't be able to land it. Bard forced to half HP. The portal forced out. Cloud Gaming do get, you know, priority on the river. Cassante looking for the flank. Will they be able to find it? The Ghost, the Unstoppable coming in. The Unspiraling Despair on the Renekton. Renekton and Bard down to half HP. Rapid doing a lot of work here. They're able to force them back. Boil the Oil gets the first kill. Cassante still has not ulted. Wei gets the shutdown onto the Syndra. Cloud Gaming get a 2 for 0. Still fairly healthy, with Rapid being the only one still low. Cassante still does have the ultimate, so if they land anything on this Jhin, Cassante can absolutely go in. Dumpa is still here, no flash, no ult, so I don't think he's going to be able to steal this. There's no Blast Cone as well. So Cloud Gaming will be able to pick up the Hextech Dragon, moving them to Soul Point in 5 minutes, and meaning in 5 minutes, Chaotic will have to fight for that, you know, Hextech Soul. And Hextech Soul on champions like Wei, Senna, Pike will be super, super good, but Cryogen may have overdone it. The E out, he has no mana. That's going to be the shutdown going over the Renekton, but Boil the Oil on a rampage picks up the kill onto the Jhin, but I think he will be trading this back very shortly. As Rough Beans did go ahead and TP in, that's another shutdown going over the Renekton. The TP from Rough Beans, somewhat ill-advised, as now it looks like Rough Beans is going to be in some trouble, as they will just turret dive Rough Beans. As there's the ult from the Volley Bear. The stun comes in as well. Syndra gets that shutdown. So right after I praise Cloud Gaming for, you know, such a good fight, they just go and hand 3 shutdowns over the enemy team, and just give Chaotic a gold lead for the first time in, I think, the first time in this game that they've had an actual gold lead, and it wasn't just like 100 gold. But Chaotic will pick up that tier 2 tower. We love it. Great job, Clown. Let's not throw again, pretty please, on behalf of my voice, please.
we have 3 minutes till Soul comes up. Baron is up, so there is the possibility of, Clown or Chaotic deciding, hey, we can just trade this instead. Um, the Q the Q from Bard will go wide, so Senna is able to get the base off. Cryogen will just be able to get his way out. J-Bear looking for Rough Beans. I'm not sure if they'll be able to look for this, but... Oh, the stun will land, and Wei will just absolutely pop. Another kill on the way. Um, no way is this Wei looking very good. So apparently, the audio or the battery in my headset died, and so I was giving you guys the most passionate commentary of this game that I'd ever done in my life, and you guys just missed out on however many minutes of pure brilliance from me, and I am very disappointed that you were not able to hear all of that brilliance. I don't know how long I've been muted, but we're back. The most recent, most important thing, as I will have to get back to it, is that as we get the ults coming out, that is now 3 ults, and Zev is gone. Okay, maybe I just need to mute myself. Maybe I am the problem. That might just be it. I'm the problem. If I had muted, maybe we would be winning this game. Clown Gaming clowning around a little bit too much as they've thrown a couple big shutdowns over to the side of Chaotic, as they will go ahead and look to start the Baron. And, you know, without Zev being there, looks like they might just be able to do this. But, ooh, they do find the stun onto the Syndra. Will they be able to get anything from this, though? Boil the Oil is absolutely low. The flash from Cryogen won't do anything. And that is just a kill going over to the side of Chaotic. The 4v1, the Root and Rel. Rapid is in so much trouble. The ult will come in, but there's no Orianna. The Wei can't, you know, follow up on this. Rapid will finally get taken down. Boil the Oil with the TP, trying to save the game. The flash over the wall from Syndra, as Volibear gets the double kill, takes down the Wei. Clown Gaming are in trouble here, as Chaotic Esports will find the ace at 33 minutes. They might just be able to end the game here. So this might be Chaotic Esports. They only have these two. Okay, the rest of the wave is here, but they're going to back off since Cryogen has joined the party. Looks like they will just go ahead and move to the Baron. 30 seconds on the Dragon. So they could just take this and then try to go over and secure the Dragon. We're going to have to see what they decide to do. Cryogen is here. I don't know how much if they're going to be able to actually do anything, though, as Chaotic will pick up the Baron. They will go ahead and secure that, as Cloud Gaming look to try to secure this Hextech Soul here coming up here in 5 seconds. Boil the Oil has respawned and does has the Hextech gates, but the ult forced out of Jaybear already, as Jin will go ahead and ult. Won't really find anything. We'll just knock the Edge of Night off of Zev. As the ult, oh goodness gracious, the Blast Clamp. Ooh, okay. Rapid just goes down. Boil the Oil's getting low. Jaybear super low. The ult from Pyke will come in. They will get the kill, but Verticality and Syndra absolutely one-shot Cryogen. It's already a 3-for-1. Boil the Oil is tanky, but he will almost certainly go down. Fear coming out. Volibear getting low. Boil the Oil might be able to turn this, but Syndra's in the base. They have to go back and stop the Syndra. That is one Nexus turret going down, though. This is most likely going to be the second going down. Boil the Oil, half HP, no ulti. That is the second Nexus turret going down. And looks like Chaotic Esports will even up the series 1-1 with a solid win over Clown Gaming in Game 2. So, not what I would have liked to see. I get to be biased casting for Clown Gaming. I would have loved to see Clown Gaming kind of turn that, but Chaotic Esports, you know, they turned it around. They took those shutdowns that Clown Gaming gave them, and they didn't look back. some absolutely dominant, absolutely dominant late game from the side of Chaotic. But with that, we will come back in a little bit to stream for Game 3 of Clown Gaming versus Chaotic Esports. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back.
Welcome back, everybody. This is Northward again for Game 3 of Clown Gaming versus Chaotic Solar. Clown Gaming elected to take the red side here in Game 3. So we will see if the bands stay the same. Do we get a salty run back? I doubt it, but you know, it would always be fun to see a salty run back. I'd love to see a salty run back. And no, it will not be a salty run back, as despite Volibear being Chaotic's first pick, they are going to go ahead and ban it on blue side. So interesting adaptation by Chaotic. You know, despite winning with the pick, deciding, no, we don't want to take it this time. So will there be any other notable things? Nope. The Ash Band, Varus Karma, followed up with a Vi, so nothing too crazy. So what is the Chaotic want instead of the Volibear? In game 2, it was the Kaisa that was banned out, and that's what they want. They wanted the Kaisa instead of the Volibear, so we will see the Kaisa come out. You know, if anybody's been paying attention to Pro, the build of the week is this new LS AP build, the Muramana into Luden's Companion and Crypt Bloom that does a bajillion damage. Just full AP Kaisa. Oh, technically not full AP Kaisa, but you know, AP Kaisa. We will see if that's the build that Verticality goes for on the Kaisa. But we'll see the Callista Oriana pulled out in response. As we see Wukong Maokai, so probably Maokai support. And we see the Amumu, so another champion that can go to support or to jungle. So we'll have to see where these end up going. As we see the Malphite and the Silas band out, Olaf as well. What will the final ban be for the side of Chaotic? The Set, the Boil the Oil special. So will Clown go ahead and break the flex of the Amumu, or will they save counterpick for Boil? Looks like they're going to opt into Alistar. So it is most likely a Mumu jungle unless there is some absolutely crazy shenanigans going on. So the Callista Alistar, I'm not 100% sure how the Alistar Maokai interaction works. If you can avoid the knockup or if you can cancel the Alistar dash with the Maokai Q. But we will see the Wei come out, followed with a Cassante. So a lot of really good team fight, a lot of decent pick, and you know, some good poke as well on the side of Chaotic, with just a big old wombo combo, and the Renekton is going to even add to that. You know, throwing the Amumu in there, throwing the Alistar into the team fight, have the Ori ult on top, have the Amumu ult, have the Renekton going in and causing chaos. So we've got the Death Ball comp for Clown. We've got some solid team fighting and some poke on the side of Chaotic. So we were going to have to see as we get into game who is going to go ahead and take game 3 of the series. So let's get on into game. So far, both games we haven't seen. You know, game 1 we saw a little bit of a 5-stack. Game 2 just a little bit of a modified 5-point on the side of Chaotic, but looks like we're just going to see 5 points all around. Neither team wanting to get anything too spicy. But again, nothing too crazy. Conqueror on the Amumu, Hail of Blades on the Kaisa, so it could still be either the AD or the AP build. Wonder if will the secondary runes give us anything? Does have a Genius Hunter, which makes me think that it's not going to be the Kraken Slayer Gwensu's build. That makes me think this might actually be the AP Kaisa instead. In which case that's a good amount of AP between the Wei, Maokai, and Kaisa.
but we will have to see as we get further into game. We see some early trading down here in the bot side. Both the supports are just going to trade Demolish and back off. Callista with this early pressure is going to go ahead and let Clown Gaming get the push. As we just see both junglers clearing to bot side, starting on that top lane. Interestingly enough, it is cloth armor 4-pot for the Cassante. So really, really wanting to be able to take those heavy trades and regen up with the pots. Will also be a good early, probably, potentially the early not Thornmail. Bramble Vest. Why can I not? It's Friday. My brain's done. But we'll see. Oh, Renekton might. Nope. Minion was there to tank the tower. Renekton will be fine. Boyle will just be chilling. As we just see some trading. Rough Beans getting. Oh, the Amumu gets the gank off. Never saw super, super low. Isn't even going to burn the flash as Orianna will pick up the first blood. Nice gank by Rapid to get that first blood. Zev going to try to pull the wave so they can force the wave to push out and pressure them off. Kai'Sa does take a little bit to scale, so she's not going to be instantly super strong, but she scales incredibly, incredibly well. So if this game goes late, this Kai'Sa will be an absolute menace. As we just see some trading in the various lanes. Amumu is down here. Mainly probably to just cover this bot lane. Given how safe Chaotic have played, probably isn't actually a gank to be found here unless Amumu can hit an incredible bandage toss. Rough Beans was forced out of mid lane there for a little bit by Wukong, but able to walk back in the lane, and yeah, Amumu is just going to base. As Zev does have a 20 CS lead, obviously that's going to be mitigated a little bit by them picking up this wave, but Clown Gaming already off to a very good start in this bot lane. Just a very, very nice CS lead. As Boil the Oil, as we just come back straight to bot lane. Boil the Oil will ding that level 6, has a good health lead over J-Bear. But just not really able to actually push that lead anywhere. It will be the level 6 for the Cassante. So Renekton will just back off to not get yoinked under the tower. Wukong will come top. Boil the Oil does have vision to know that he might be in danger, so we'll just back off. And that is going to be the Cloud Dragon going over to the side of Clown Gaming. Not the most impactful first dragon, but always nice to have it. The knockback will go wide, but I don't think they'll be... Boil the Oil will also cancel the recall. Wukong didn't start grubs, so Clown Gaming do have the opportunity to actually move up and take this objective. We'll see if that's what they decide to do. But this CS lead in bot lane is just getting bigger and bigger as Callista picks up the rest of this wave. Up 20, 22 CS. Doing absolutely amazing. just get TPs back to the top lane for both top laners. And yeah, Amumu will just start that up. Start the grubs up with the prio that, you know, they have. Cassante is going to look to come down and contest, but with Wukong at red, I don't know if they'll be able to do anything. So Amumu already got 2. That's all 3. They might be, they're down a man for now. Cassante is going to pull Boil the Oil back. That's the Orianna already coming out. The Rough Beans is just absolutely one shot. Cryogen forced to flash out. Flash followed by the Wukong. Rapid getting run down as well, but Wukong is going to pick up that kill. Rapid might be in some trouble here. The knockback, the stun from Boil the Oil, and the double E will get him out. That is the flash from Maokai as well. So in the end, it's a 2-for-1 for Clown Gaming, but Clown do go ahead and get the grubs as well. So I don't think they're going to be too upset about that. Kalista able to force this down, will most likely get a solo plate here. And it looks like it will be the AP Kaisa with her picking up the tier. So again, won't be strong now, but will scale like a monster. So as we look at it, about a 400 gold lead for the side of Clown Gaming. So and despite these the ult from Kalista will come out. The knockup as well. Kalista able to get the rend, but or not able to get the rend. Not quite able to get the kill though, as the cleanse was forced out of the Kaisa. She is going to have to base. Really good engage with the side of Clown Gaming to get that summoner spell out, but it won't be able to actually find the kill. But that CS lead is just going to grow. It's up to 30 now. Kaisa's going to miss a good part of this wave. So, you know, Clown Gaming, they need to force these dives. That's going to be another plate going over to the side of Clown Gaming. And it looks like Clown Gaming might try to look for a dive. Might just move up to this red buff, actually. Honestly not sure what we're doing here. Orianna's just missing a big wave mid. Clown Gaming do go ahead and get the red buff. We'll just be able to blast cone out. And Clown Gaming just go back to pushing this bot lane. So we've got a minute and 30 until the Mountain Dragon is up. Oh, the root, the stun, the bandage toss into the Curse of the Sad Mummy. Cryogen does have to burn the ulti. They get onto Zev. The cleanse comes out. Cryogen is just so tanky though. They get the stun onto the Maokai, and that is that. So just the cleanse and the ult forced out. And I believe the flash out of Cryogen. But they do trade that for a kill onto the way. This Orianna is just getting bigger and bigger. Cassante runs down, isn't going to be able to find anything, as Zev just is able to take this wave. Cryogen goes in for some of the poke. Wukong is here, but so they're not going to be able to find anything else. Clown just going to go ahead and take this base, take this opportunity to spend their gold, get these items, and try to continue to push this lead. So Mountain Dragon is up in about 30 seconds. Wukong looking to try to steal this. Isn't able to do so, as they're able to turn it back, and Amumu's just doing so much damage, but Wei might be in trouble. The second bandage toss is coming out. The Wei is going to isn't going to go down. It finally will go down. It's a 1-for-1 so far, but Rapid is super low. The Kalista ult coming in, the exhaust coming out as well, but Zev is doing so much damage. Verticality, the ult, the ignite, will it be enough? Zev is able to get into rend range. That's the kill. That's another kill onto the Maokai, and it's a 4-for-2. And Clown Gaming come out on top. They're going to be able to come back and pick up this Mountain Dragon as well. Now up 2,500 gold on the side of Clown Gaming, and Boil the Oil doing fairly well. You know, taking the worst end of this trade. Has the Black Cleaver, so should come out in the extended trade. Is going to have to be careful because Wukong is running straight top. Wukong doesn't have the ulti, but Boil the Oil is able to just dodge out on that. And Clown Gaming are going to go ahead and secure themselves the Mountain Dragon and pick up their second. They will trade this for the second spawn of the Grubs, so no 6 Grub buff for either team this game. And we will... There we go. Pick up the second and the third. It will be the Infernal Rift. So in the world that Clown Gaming don't just, take the lead that this Kalista has and just snowball out of control, Wei and Kaisa with like 2 or 3 Infernal Dragons on like 2 or 3 items will be doing so much damage. So there is definitely a world that Chaotic Solar can get back into this game if they can somehow find a way to get these dragons. But with the Oriole forcing out the flash from the Maokai, it's not looking great for the side of Chaotic. But there are definitely avenues for them to get back into this game if they're able to kind of find some of these things. The Kaisa ult will be forced out as Mumu. Not going to overstay for the Krugs. But with the support from Alistar, they're just going to look to be able to take these plates. The TP from Cassante, Clown Gaming might be in trouble. Boil the Oil is going to have to TP back to try to save them. The bandage toss went wide. Zev is in a lot of trouble. Clown Gaming is all super, super low. That's 2 kills. Boil the Oil, Zev actually will get the kill on the Cassante. Cryogen will turn that kill back around onto the Wukong, but Boil the Oil will go down. It's a 2 for 3 so far, and I think it's going to be a 2 for 4. That is super, super good for the side of Chaotic. They pick up a kill. They pick up these kills. Verticality gets a kill, gets closer to completing that first item. Orianna just wasn't able to join that fight, or chose not to join the fight, and Chaotic benefit from that. Did a little bit for the gold, but they were able to find Zev and able to get that kill, and then just being grouped up like that without the Orianna Shockwave was just too much for the side of Clown Gaming to overcome. So they are going to look and try to see if they can pick up this mid tower. With the wave clear, I'm not sure they're going to be able to, but the bandage toss will find the Amumu, or the Maokai. Won't result in anything else. The Bramble Smash will get him away, but that will be the sign for Clown Gaming to go ahead and start up this Rift Herald. They should be able to get this pretty much uncontested. As we're down to 2 minutes left until the Infernal Dragon spawns. I imagine, given how that last fight went, Chaotic will look to try to fight this, but Rough Beams getting pressured off this tower. Cryogen is here to try to help, but I'm not sure they'll be able to do so. Oh, nope, Rough Beans can just one-shot the wave, and we're all good. So we're just going to see some trading here in the top lane. Minute 30 left on until Dragon spawns. That's if Clown Gaming can get this and then get Soul, it would be super, super good. Orianna could probably just absolutely one-shot the Wei and the Kaisa if she manages to catch them in the ulti. As we see everyone go ahead and taking those last bases that they need to. We do have the Leandries coming out from the Amumu, so this Amumu is going to do a lot of damage. Is also going to be disgustingly tanky for no reason, but is going to do a lot of damage with the number of tanky and HP stackers on the side of Chaotic. As we continue to see Clown pressuring. Wukong is top, so Chaotic might be trying to give this dragon and say, hey, you know, we need another 5 minutes to let our Kai'Sa scale. As Renekton down to half HP, the ult will come out. Boil the Oil will burn the ult, but they won't be able to find anything. With 10 seconds on drag, I don't know. Can Chaotic turn this into... Can they turn this into the dragon? Or do Clown feel comfortable? Do Clown just need to wait for Boil the Oil to respawn before they feel comfortable doing this? He's up in 15 seconds. J-Bear doesn't have ult, so that might be enough for Clown Gaming to just be able to secure this dragon. So yeah, Wukong's at enemy red. Chaotic, they just decide that the one for the kill on the Renekton is worth giving up this dragon. So if they're able to win the next dragon fight and win that dragon, this play is super, super smart. Let your Kai'Sa get to 2 items. Let her actually get to that point that she can cast those W's with, you know, with way more uptime. It's a great play if they're able to win that fight. If they're not able to win that fight and they give up Infernal Soul to the side of Clown Gaming, I think they're really going to be kicking themselves. As Clown Gaming doing some drifting, trying to get this Rift Herald to actually go top, and they will not quite be able to get around the turn, but that Rift Herald will go ahead and help them take that top lane tower. Actually not sure if it'll take the tower, but that's a K'Sante TP top. They're trying to find the pick. Cryogen forced to flash out. Will be able to escape. The Maokai ult coming out as well, but it's not going to land. And Zev is just hitting on this mid lane tower. Cryogen may still be in trouble. Rapid has the Unending Despair on him. Will be fine. The Kalista ult coming out. Zev getting really low. The ultimate from J-Bear isn't going to do anything. He's just going to fall. And with such low health bars on everyone from the side of Chaotic, Clown Gaming just go forward. Boil the Oil gets 1. Gets not quite 2. Gets 2. There it is. Amumu going in, gets the kill onto the Kai'Sa. Zev goes in as well. That's a 5-0 ace for Clown Gaming at pre-20 minutes. They're too low to be able to do anything else, but a super, super good win by Clown Gaming in that team fight. Absolutely amazing from the side of Clown. As they go up now, 5,500 gold. As we start to get second item completions for the players on Clown. The Malignants coming out in the Orianna. Guinsoo's for Kalista. The Sojin and Black Cleaver completed for the Renekton. Looks like a Mumu is going for something. I'm not sure, because I don't think that's not a Rift Maker. So I'm not sure what a Mumu is building. But Zev going to take a little bit of trading onto the K'Sante. Kai'Sa still not yet at that 100 AP mark. Getting closer, but not able to be there quite yet. Still needs more time. Being down 50 CS isn't helping. As we continue to see 1 minute and 50 seconds until that Infernal Soul is up for grabs. Rough Beans with the ulti has Maokai down to half HP. Cryogen goes in. This might just be that's just a pick onto the Maokai. And that might be the sign for Clown Gaming. I see some pings on the Baron. Looks like they're just going to move over to the Baron and try to take this with the 5v4 man advantage. And they are absolutely shredding this. Cryogen playing bodyguard will knock the Wukong in. The Wukong will ult out, but will he be able to escape? The answer is maybe, but nope. Orianna is just doing so much damage. Kalista stays on the backside to get the Baron. Rough Beans might go down, forced to flash out. The Wei won't find the kill. Kaisa ulted in but didn't find it. Still doesn't have the upgraded W. So not able to throw that poke out as well as they'd like to. The ults come in, and that is Boil the Oil picking up the kill on the Maokai. K'Sante comes in, will be able to return, they'll find the shutdown on the Amumu. But Boil the Oil is too strong. The fear coming out. Boil the Oil might be in trouble here, as that they do so much damage already. But Zev and Cryogen, the Alistar ult coming in. The turn, that's a pick on. That is another kill going over to the Kalista. 5-1 and 4. Zev. And I'm realizing the double recurve bow is actually for Terminus. I wasn't crazy. But some really, really good picks. Put Clown Gaming up 9k gold. They might get picked here, but between Wukong, oh, Zev already so low. That's going to be the shutdown going over the Wukong. They trade it for the tier 2 tower, but you know, good shutdown picked up by the Wukong to get that gold. As Infernal Dragon is now up. So will Clown Gaming be able to fight this? Oh, the pick onto the Maokai, and K'Sante TPing in. Boil the Oil is super strong. Will pop the ulti. Rapid is here as well. I think Clown Gaming are going to absolutely destroy this fight. That's 1 kill. That's 2 kills. Boil the Oil is looking for more. Verticality is just getting absolutely popped. The way isn't long for this world either. And Clown Gaming will get another ace. They will pick up in the Infernal Soul. They will move themselves to a commanding fashion. A 12,000 gold lead. They still have Baron, if I was reading that correctly. Yeah, they still have Baron, so they can still pressure these towers. Malignance of Mumu, interestingly enough. But when you're this far ahead, yeah, you can afford to go Malignance of Mumu. So, Clown Gaming in a very dominant place. We will have to see how they decide to close this game out. And congrats to Kaisa. She has hit that 100 AP mark. She is finally a champion. But I fear it is a little bit too late for her to have scaled. This Kalista, this Orianna, they are just so big. I'm afraid that it's too late for her. So all of these shutdowns ended up going over to the Wukong, and while Wukong is great, it is not the same as having those shutdowns and kills onto the Kaisa, or even the Wei. As K'Sante might just be getting picked here. Ooh, the flash comes out. The ult will come out as well, but he does unstoppable the ult. Down to half HP though, the Amumu and a Renekton do so much damage. As Zev will find the kill, they go in on Cryogen and Zev, but Zev just does so much damage. Verticality tries to go in. They will find the kill in return, but they will both drop for it. It's a 5-for-1. Clown Gaming have a minion. Not anymore. But they're going to get this inhib. They most likely 10 seconds left on the Maokai before they respawn. 15 seconds on the top and jungle. Clown Gaming very well might just be able to end the game right here and take a 2-1 over Chaotic Solar. As Maokai goes in, down to half HP, but they do so much damage. Oh, Rough Beans able to get the ulti off. K'Sante down to half as well. Cryogen getting low, but the ulti from Renekton to double kill over the Orianna. As the wave goes, but the wave from bot lane is here. Do they continue trying the siege? Amumu flashes in, misses. The shutdown on the Amumu goes over the Kaisa. If Verticality can get any more of these kills, but no. Boil the Oil flashes in and gets the stun and the kill. Ooh, the flash on from the Wei will land the ultimate, but he will die for that. Wukong has nowhere left to go. Chaotic has nothing left to do. Clown Gaming started off rough in game 2, but they will absolutely destroy Chaotic Solar, up 18,000 gold, as this final Nexus turret will go down. Clown Gaming just looking to pad the stats. Beans will fall. Boil the Oil is trying to focus this Nexus because there's only he's the only damage dealer left. Cryogen trying to focus this down. Are they going to be able to do it? Verticality is back up, but Boil the Oil finds the kill on the Cassante, finds the kill onto the Maokai. Can Boil the Oil end the game? Has Kaisa scaled? The answer is it won't matter because Zev is back. So now Zev can go ahead and end the Nexus, and holy moly, after a very long and chaotic sequence, Clown Gaming do pull out the win in game 3. They will take the 2-1 victory over Chaotic Esports, and they will move up to 3-0 in Aegis Champion League. They dropped the game, but they came back and absolutely dominated this last game. Well played to Clown Gaming. They get the 2-1. But no, props to Chaotic Solar. They had a really good game. They recovered well in the second game to kind of take advantage of the throws that Clown Gaming had, and they kept this game close for a while, but the Callista got too strong. The Kaisel wasn't able to scale into the game, and Clown Gaming just absolutely dominated from that mid game on. So thank you guys so much for coming out and checking the stream out and watching the games. We will be back Sunday or Monday. We're still figuring out the stream schedule for some more Clown Gaming, and we will be back next Friday for more Clown Gaming Aegis Champion League gameplay. But until then, thank you so much. Have a great rest of your Friday and a great weekend. This has been Northwort signing off, and peace out.